Until next week. Oh no.
Let's do the fourth one.
I don't have an answer to that.
Just come up with anything.
Forget about that.
Start after the TV.
No, come on.
No, leave it. It's not important.
Why? No, it's funny.
What is funny about it?
It's nice.
Are you recording this?
Introducing Dr. Orjiakor Damages.
Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We're coming to you from the greatest city in the world,
New York.
Yeah, New York is so great that this Tuesday we are going to elect our new mayor. Are you not excited? These are complete failures, but we have no option. Look at them answering a question to reporters yesterday.
Have you ever texted while driving?
No.
Mr. Thompson.
Yes, I have. I've stopped doing it, though.
Mr. Wiener.
Yes.
Mr. Albanese.
Tough act to follow.
I tell you, New York City will regret not electing my man, Anthony Weiner. Yeah, here is Weiner confronting a heckler in the city the other day. Watch.
What's that? What's that? You wait till I walk out till you say anything. That's courage. That's courage. You wait till I walk out to say, okay. Yeah, you're not afraid of anything. Don't use language in front of kids. You have a nerve to walk around.
Yes, damn. Imagine what this man would have done as mayor to the likes of Vladimir Putin, Assad, and that crazy punk who runs North Korea. Let me see more of that, please.
You never delivered anything. You know nothing. You know nothing. Your ignorance is being shown for the entire world. You think you can judge me?
You deliver for yourself.
Baloney. I deliver for this community, and you understand.
Let me ask something.
I got to tell you what
you
don't
had a
understand.
constituent that needed money. Would you
Of
take your
course
last
it's all.
time?
Of course it's all. That's why I'm getting voted in this community. Take care, buddy. Nice talking to you. No. When I do, I don't back down.
Wow. Yeah, my man does not back down. That is the kind of mayor we need in New York. Yes. A man who does not back down unless a young lady asks him to drop his pants. By the way, is the war between America and Syria, is it over?
Over.
I asked because I just came back from vacation. I went inside the bush in Dallas. It appears as if I missed something. Did I miss anything? Last year, Obama drew a red line. He said, this is a line that nobody must cross. Watch him.
We have been very clear to the Assad regime, but also to other players on the ground that a red line for us is we start seeing a whole bunch of chemical weapons moving around or being utilized. That would change my calculus. That would change my equation.
Yes. He said, if you use chemical weapons on your people, you will see America in action. Oh well, chemical weapons were used the other day by Syria, and Obama said he is sure that it was Assad that used it. Wow. So what did Obama do? What is he saying now? Let's watch.
Is a strike needed in order to preserve your credibility for when you set these sort of red lines? And were you able to enlist the support of the Prime Minister here for support in Syria?
Let me unpack the question. First of all, I didn't set a red line. The world set a red line.
Yes. Obama is now saying that the red line does not stop with Obama, that it stops with the world. Please, play that format again. It looks like I'm having hearing problems. Play that again.
We have been very clear to the Assad regime, but also to other players on the ground that a red line for us is we start seeing a whole bunch of chemical weapons moving around or being utilized. That would change my calculus. That would change my equation.
Yeah. Right now, Fox News is reporting that Ronald Reagan is turning in his grave. Wow. He's pissed off that Obama is messing up the presidency of America. Talking about those in their graves. Did you hear about the Ohio kidnappers, Ariel Castro? Yeah, the man committed suicide in prison.
Killed himself.
The man who kidnapped 3 women and locked them up for 10 years
10 years.
could not survive just 1 month in prison.
Yes.
Just 1 month. According to prison authorities, he has not yet been assigned a husband that will service him in prison, and he killed himself. What a coward. At least you go on honeymoon. If you don't like it, then you can quit. Our man, Charles Ramsey, was wrong about Castro. Remember Charles? Remember? Watch.
And like I say, my neighbor, you got some big testicles to pull this off, bro. Because we see this dude every day. I mean, every day.
How long have you lived here?
I've been here a year.
Okay.
You see where I'm coming from?
Right.
I barbecue with this dude. We eat ribs and whatnot and listen to salsa music. You see where I'm coming from?
Yeah. And you had no indication that there was anything going on?
Bro, not a clue that girl was in that house or anybody else was in there against their will. Because how he is he just comes out to his backyard, plays with the dogs, tinker with his cars and motorcycles, goes back in the house. So he's somebody that you look away because he's not doing nothing but the average stuff. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing exciting about him. Well, until the day.
Yeah. Charles said you got to have big testicles to pull this off, bro.
And like I say, my neighbor, you got some big testicles to pull this off, bro.
It happens that something happened to Ariel Castro's testicle in prison. He couldn't survive it anymore. Talking about people who have balls, Hollywood actor Tyler Perry the other day turned into a preacher.
Yes.
He laid his hand on Bishop T.D. Jakes and blessed the man of God.
Woo!
Watch.
The book of Psalms says he prepareth a table before me in the presence of my enemies. So in order for me to eat, they have to be present. So God bless you, Bishop. I pray right now that you will continue to do everything you're doing. I pray his anointing will stay upon you. I pray the power of God all over you. I pray his favor. I pray the blood of Jesus will come upon you right now. Keep you in the care. God, I thank you for your blessings.
The man who plays Grandma Medea says, the book of Psalms says, he prepares us a table before our enemies. I don't get it. I don't go to church, but I get the feeling that the PDP did the same thing to President Jonathan the other day. At the PDP convention, they prepared a table before him in front of his enemies. But what did President Jonathan do? He started begging and pleading to his enemies to stop embarrassing him. Watch.
For close to 2 hours inside his official residence in the presidential villa Abuja, and then the governors, including 4 of the 7 that are the arrowheads of the splinter group known as the new PDP. The 4 governors include Babangida Ali of Niger State, Rabiu Kwankwaso of Kano State, Adamawa State Muritala Nyako, and Abdul Fattah Ahmed of Kwara State. The G7 and a founding member, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, had walked out of the PDP special convention in Abuja on Saturday and consequently announced the formation of the new PDP.
Hey, hold it. Did you see the governor of Kano State, Kwankwaso, running away from President Jonathan? The president wanted the governor to stand beside him for the press conference, and the governor said, no. Play that again.
PDP special convention in Abuja on Saturday and consequently announced the formation of the new PDP.
I guess President Jonathan was right when he said that they want me out by all means and at all cost. I have an idea. Dear President Jonathan, why don't you surprise them? Surprise them by quitting. Anyway, the president is gone to Kenya as a proof that he is not losing sleep over this PDP crisis.
Wow.
While in Kenya, he will attend one of the weddings of the Nigerian pastor who is married to that Kenyan bride. Watch, see the wedding. The man has had 4 weddings and is counting. At the same convention, there was a fight at the Anambra state stand between the supporters of Andy Uba and the supporters of Tony Nwoye.
What?
Yeah, these guys are two PDP candidates who are each claiming to have won the PDP primary in Anambra state for the November 16th election. Yeah, sure. What's going on there? Wow. Yeah. Mind you, Andy Uba and Tony Nwoye are two university dropouts who now bears the title doctor. In a state that produced the Zik of Africa, Emeka Ojukwu, Okendibe, and Dr. Damages. Don't forget him. We now have these clowns running for governor. Listen to Mr. Nwoye speaking. Listen to him.
A little bit disagreement. You see, Anambra is a peaceful state. There is no cause for alarm. We are here to elect the new national officers of the party. Everything is under control. Anambrans are very peaceful people, but not known to be causing problems. I assure you there is no problem, there is no cause for alarm. No fraction. Everybody has united under Ken Emakai as a state chairman. Only one state chairman. Only one state chairman, Ken Emakai, and one traveler, Comrade Tony Nwoye, which our friend Chris Oba even acknowledged Ken Emakai here as the state chairman of the party. There is no faction again.
What happened to keeping men like this in the farm? Isn't there a way to make people like Nwoye believe that he doesn't have to be governor to own a private jet?
Exactly.
I mean, don't we have an expert in agriculture who could preach this? Yeah. Do we? Let's see.
Of shifting away from thinking that agriculture is a simple poverty alleviation program and is sufficient agriculture to provide food for local people, but to begin to think that agriculture can make you have your own private jet.
You can own a jet as a farmer. Mr. Nwoye, listen to the president. Listen to, try something else. Talking about fights and people who need to be kept in the farm or at home or in the hospital. Governor Suntai recently returned to Nigeria. Yes. Did you see how he was helped down the plane? Yeah. And the cabal who are around him, they want to regain power in Taraba state. So sad. Even though the man is not strong enough to run the state. From the time they carried him off the plane, they did everything to prove that the man could run the state. For me, the moment I saw the man wearing the same clothes every day, I knew that something is wrong. They couldn't even change the man. Yeah. Now, here is a video that they made of Suntai on a treadmill exercising. This video was supposed to convince all doubters like you, and you. Watch. Yes. Now, here are some stories making headlines in Nigerian newspapers this week. Governor Fashola visits young shall grow chairman in the hospital after an assassination attempt. There was something funny that happened as soon as the governor left. Members of the Lagos Kai, the kick against indiscipline, they stormed the hospital and they declared the young shall grow chairman a nuisance, a destitute, and they deported the man out of Lagos. I'm not making it up. The man is in America now. The man is in America, deported. He became a nuisance. No credible election had taken place in the country since the commencement of census in 1816, says Festus Odimegwu. Now, Festus is the man in charge of conducting census in Nigeria. The moment I heard that, I said, now your mouth go kill you. Because the governor of Kano State immediately coughed and President Jonathan caught a cold. Wow. But it was Festus Odimegwu who took the cold medicine. Yeah, they suspended him for talking like that, carelessly. You don't talk like that in Nigeria. Dangote to borrow $3.3 billion for his $9 billion oil refinery, the largest in Africa. What? Not to be outdone, President Jonathan is going to borrow 300 million naira for his 900 million naira food allowance. Now, Governor Okorocha signs a bill that makes abortion legal in Imo State. Yeah, that's he's advanced, you know.
Wow.
So next time you want to do abortion, you don't have to go to that chemist by the side. Go straight to Imo State. The governor wants you to come to Imo and kill your baby. I heard that he's been begging pastors there to forgive him. He just killed one and he's crying. Come on. The Inspector General of Police, Abubakar, is to remarry this September. Big, congrats. He has been spending time taking pictures with his new bride. Even Boko Haram members, they have suspended their operations until after the wedding. Big party. I got my invitation. Did you get your own? President Jonathan borrows 1.6 billion for power plant project. $1.6 billion. It's adding up. It's adding up.
Yeah.
He said he will not stop until he gets to 16 billion that Obasanjo spent. Yeah, like father, like son. I'm afraid of going to hell, says Cossy Orjiakor. Cossy, my baby. Cossy, don't fear now. If hell is like a river, you have 2 floating devices in front. You're not going to sink. But if hell is like a ball of fire, you have tanks in front of you that you can turn to fire hydrants. Why are you afraid? Cossy, don't fear. Catholic priest in Edo State accidentally kills self with his own gun.
Wow.
Now, this is a tragedy. In a related story, a Catholic priest in Meduguri accidentally forgot his Bible while going out of his church. Did you get it? It's time for your email. So, do we have emails today?
Of course, Doctor.
Let's hear them.
Okay. Our first email is from Oscar in Liverpool, United Kingdom. He writes, "Hello, Dr. Damages. I'm a regular fan of your program and wish to congratulate you on your 100th episode. You and Adiola are doing very well. Please keep it up. I really enjoyed the ladder climbing exercise in episode 102 and the good old song that reminded me of my days in Enugu. One thing though, the hammer on your shoulder and all the line-up clinical equipment in your show theater have never been used for diagnosis. Why not? Be not for decoration. Ha 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 ha, he said. Please start using them to cure all the Nigerian illnesses, I beg of you. I am opening a new office in Liverpool. Please, can you lend me the nurse by your side for 2 weeks to work as my secretary and personal assistant?
Oscar, thank you so much for writing. All these things you're looking at, the equipment, we use them, but you have to come here in an ambulance. Nigeria is yet to get here in an ambulance. So when they get Nigeria here in an ambulance, we use them on them. But I'm talking about borrowing my tomato juice for 2 weeks. Why not? Why not? What you do is talk to my people. Let my people talk to your people, and make sure you send your credit report. We want to see your credit report, and then $3,000 pounds. What do they call that?
You think I'm for sale?
No.
Anyway,
he's borrowing. He's borrowing you.
No, I'm not for borrowing.
And also send a chicken with only 1 wing, and we need an egg. We do both kind of medicine.
Sophia Kwa.
Next.
Our second email is from Nasser Hussein. He writes, "Dear Dr. Damages, it's kind of surprising that the week that Nigeria and Nigerians need your diagnosis the most, you are nowhere to be found. I'm talking about last weekend that the historic breakup of the PDP began. I was eagerly waiting on Sunday to see your show and hear your analysis on the matter, but you did not host any. This has made some of us question your loyalty and the whereabouts. For instance, I'm beginning to speculate that maybe you were at Eagle Square, helping your look-alike, or is it even your estranged twin brother, good luck, Jonathan, to rig the minimum convention? I'm sure even Tomato just was stood up by you, thinking you were going to come and host the show because I never doubted her loyalty to the show. Thank you. Come on, Doc. We always miss you when you don't air any show for the week."
My man, listen. PDP is the greatest party in all of Africa, and it's going to govern Nigeria for 100 years. So don't worry, relax. Nigeria will survive. PDP will survive. As for me, I went, I'm a trumpeter. I went to wipe my nose. You understand what I mean? So, Tomato Juice, we went on vacation, but we are back. We are fresh and we are ready. So, keep watching. Next.
Hey, our third email is from Alan Christ in Thailand. He writes, "Hello, Dr. Damages. This is Coach writing from Thailand. I feel your gist. Keep it up. I want to ask some question about the Pope saying that who is he to judge? I think the Bible says thou shalt not judge so that you will not be judged. So if the Pope judges those people, do you think he's committing a sin or not? Secondly, I feel that your tomato juice. Can I have her contact maybe? No.
Listen, Mama. Who am I to judge the Pope? The Pope is infallible. He does not commit sin, unlike Prophet TB Joshua. Yes, show the clip.
He even slept with 3 girls from one family, the worthy daughters of his former boss from the early days.
There was this case of 3 girls of the same father and the same mother that TB Joshua made love with. One of the girls, called Sheung, have been in the same room together with TB Joshua and Sheung one time. TB Joshua said we should just be, rubbing his body and rubbing his private parts. At that time, Sheung was still a very little girl, maybe around 14 or 15. Each time TB Joshua will put Sheung's hand in his private part, Sheung will cover her face and say, no.
About Tomato Juice, you want her contact. Give them your contact.
No.
Give them your contact. You
I
want
have
me to
a
do
boyfriend.
that? Ah, yeah, right.
I have a boyfriend.
It's take note. 212-631-4949. That's our phone number.
Try it. And you
That's our phone number. That's all the time we have for emails. Please keep sending your emails to drdamages@gmail.com. Yeah. Now, here is my concern for today. It is taken from the book of Maya Angelou, chapter 6, from verse 23. It says, those who have the courage to love must have the courage to suffer. You. That's what is wrong with you. Until next week, I'm Dr. Damages. I diagnose.
You heal yourself. Stop giving numbers to people. They're fake numbers. I don't understand. They will call somebody else.
Okay, let me call you. You
it's
say.
It's not my number.